Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Anyways Moving Forward with Libby, where we talk about life, self love, self work, and anything that might help you move forward in business, in your relationship, as a parent, or wherever you are in your life right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Anyway Moving Forward. And in this episode, we are going to talk about starting fresh for 2026. And this is a very great topic as we start our year and how can we leave behind what has happened in 2025 and pursue what is best for us for 2026. So I did write a few things that would be easy, actionable steps for everybody in this episode, just so you'd have a good head start on how you can start with yourself on your self-work journey for 2026, and hopefully I can impart some things that you can apply, right? So number one is, let's get straight to the point, is leaving spaces that no longer resonates with you and no longer align with you, because probably there is still a piece of you that, yes, you want to leave spaces in 2025 so you can move forward in 2026, but you're not really fully all in that decision. Now, life will only happen for you when you choose to play all in the decisions that you create for yourself, because you know that you no longer align with certain experiences, people, and spaces. And unless you decide to really commit to that decision, nothing changes. Kasi nga, may kasabihan na nothing changes when nothing changes. And so, if you really want to start fresh for 2026 and create something for you, and something really for you does not involve anyone that would allow you to have that space for creation. It's really fully deciding to leave behind spaces that no longer align with you. And what I mean with that as well is getting them out of your conscious awareness, which means for me, it's blocking them or removing them in your awareness, or removing yourself from spaces that would remind you of them. And at the same time, no longer engaging with them. Because if you keep on engaging on people that you said that you wouldn't engage with, you're still part of the whole problem. So when we really want to have a fresh start for 2026, it also includes people, spaces, places that no longer resonate with you. Next here that I have written is choosing to embody the person that you want to become and continually showing up for you and for that person. If you haven't written yet, if you haven't even started yet a vision for you for this 2026, I really encourage you to create a vision of what you want your year to look like. And the reason why I say this is because I've done this so many times. I've had my vision board, and every time, although it took time for it to arrive, it really arrived. The vision that I have way back when I started in 2020 until now in 2026, it's all happening for me, and I'm very patient with the process, because what I know to be true is the only thing that separates you from where you are right now to where you are going is the time in between. And I really encourage you to have your own vision of what you want this year to look like, and really have a specific vision of what that looks like. A lot of the visions that have made, like becoming a TEDx speaker, that's one. Number two was bringing my family to Disneyland. I accomplished that this 2025. Number three was hitting 100K on TikTok and 50K on Instagram. Those are numbers. Having my own house, having my own car, creating spaces, retreats, traveling countries, US. Yeah, I've traveled so many countries. And that happened in a span of 5 years, building my brand and all of those things. So if you haven't yet, I really encourage you to create that vision board. And from there are actionable steps that you can do every day going towards the places that you want to go or the person that you want to be. It's always becoming the person, doing the thing, and having it eventually. and also identifying the limiting beliefs that's blocking you from getting towards there, because unless you know what's blocking you, you won't be able to address it. So I highly encourage you to really know what that thing is, and so you'd know how to move forward, and you'd know what to work on, and reach out to people who knows how to work on that beliefs, aka me. Chadaro, like, yeah, I work on the beliefs so that there's a change of behavior so that it doesn't happen again. Another thing that I want you to also practice for 2026 is boundaries. Really practicing saying no when it doesn't align with you. And saying no is already a full sentence. You don't need to explain what that is, because sometimes over explaining is still a trauma response, because you're not used to saying it because you're so used to be a good person or a yes person all the time. So I really encourage you to learn how to say no in your everyday experiences, because your no will always be your filter on who's the right person for you, and who's not the right person for you. Don't underestimate no, because it allows you to really have that space for yourself. And for 2026, I also encourage you to be more cautious of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. I encourage you to have an inventory of who you're around with. See if they are actually energy givers or energy takers, because some people will appear as if, they're really there for you, but most of the time, some people are just energy takers, and you have to be really careful of that, because if you don't be careful, or if you're not mindful of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, eventually along the way, you'll be a sponge with them, and you won't be really able to move forward, because yun nga, your energy is given somewhere and it's not reciprocated. Make sure that the relationships that you actually have mo is also given back to you. Okay. Another thing for starting fresh for 2026 is I really highly encourage you to have your own ritual and routine. Especially if you're still new to the self work, you can do all the affirmation, the journaling, meditation, pero if you don't make sense of what you're doing, it's still nothing. Lalo na if pilit, it causes more destruction rather than regulating you. I encourage you to learn more about the nervous system regulation, how you can sit in silence as well, if you can master that for 2026, how you're okay with being with yourself and your own company. The reason why I tell that you have to build your own ritual is because as you start your day, you have to be really intentional then in everything that you do actually. Pero I encourage you that in 2026, be really intentional with how you do things. Be intentional with how you show up to the world. The moment that you wake up, how do you want your day to go? Another tip that I share with everybody is always have the end in mind. So gratitude sa end of day. Like for me, I would always say when I wake up na thank you universe that today I'll be having more opportunities, or I'll be closing loops, or there will be more things for me today. And through this mindset that I have, it allows me to have an outlook of how my day would look like, and my body will feel safer because I know where I wanted to go for the day. It's also a way for me to tell myself that I am okay and I am safe with myself. And that has really helped me tremendously in my own personal journey, because you have to really feel safe with yourself and with your body, because you can't rely on anyone to give you that safety. You yourself should provide yourself that safety by being more focused on you and being more intentional by the things that you do. Making sure that when there are life circumstances or things that happen to you that shakes you, you tell yourself that you're okay. I encourage you to learn about nervous system regulation, learn about breathing exercises, learn about your body as well. I also want to encourage you to listen to podcasts that would inspire you. Be careful with who you listen to. Make sure that the people that you listen to are the ones that you want to become. They're actually living the life that you want. Because what you constantly listen to, you come up with a belief, and that belief would turn into an energy, and this energy will become an emotion. And then when there is emotion involved, your physical reality and the way that you present yourself to the world will follow. So from the get go, if you know that you don't really have control over the things that are happening around you, you might as well just have a control on what you consume, what you hear, what you listen to, what you eat, what you feel into, what you put yourself into. Because you can't really control what happens around. And also, one of the things that I want to encourage you is to have a mantra for 2026 and an intention for the year. Intention for the year for me in 2025 was expansion. And everything that I did was related to expansion, which has led me to moving here in Manila, and which has allowed me and has guided me on the next steps of where I should go. And the mantra was, it is what it is, and great things are about to happen. So when I had that mindset, whenever things happen for me, I just repeat those mantras over and over again. It is what it is, it is what it is, it is what it is. And that mantra has saved me so many times. And another mantra that I have was, I am God's favorite. Because whenever things happen for me, I just say, na, see, I am God's favorite. So I really repeat it to myself, because the mind doesn't know what's real or not. And if you constantly say it, it will constantly believe and look for evidences to make that belief real. Yeah, that is it. These are tips on how you can start afresh for 2026. And I am super, super excited for you for 2026 and what's about to happen. I encourage you really to have an outlook already of what the year would look like. Have a vision board, be intentional, and gratitude all the time. So I guess that is it. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are enjoying this episode, don't forget to give me a 5 stars on this podcast. And please do send me a message on Instagram. I really love hearing all your messages. And if you have any suggestions or any questions, just let me know. I'm just right here with you. And yeah, enjoy 2026, and thank you for being here. Bye, guys.